No, I hate that.
Yep, I did too. Okay. It's not the vibe.
What? I don't know how to do the vibe. Welcome to Lick the Spoon.
No. It wasn't. You were like, and welcome to Lick the Spoon with Jayme and Beth. It was like, oh, okay, we've had some caffeine.
Except I don't drink caffeine. Okay.
Me either. I didn't know that about you.
No, I don't.
No caffeine over here.
No, zero. It makes my heart race and it makes me jittery and like shaky.
I hear you.
Can't.
Yeah.
And I can't sleep.
Yeah.
And so we had a coffee shop, remember?
Yeah.
Remember that? And Tony thought it was, cool to like give me a half calf instead of a full decaf drink. And that night at 2:00 in the morning, I was just like, are you sure? Are you sure it was decaf? And then he confessed. And I was supposed to open our coffee shop at 5:00 in the morning. And I was like, heck no, you're going. You're doing that. And so I made him.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
his choice.
It's your fault that I'm awake at 2:00 in the morning. He did. It was exactly. He drugged me. Exactly. Yeah. I don't do caffeine. So all that to say, hey, welcome to Lick the Spoon.
It's Beth and Jayme.
Yeah. Hey, now you sound like you had caffeine.
I know. I'm getting my second wind because it's a Thursday night.
It's 8 p.m.
It's 8 p.m. and I'm like, hey, I need to go to bed soon. It's late. Anyway, we are talking about things we love and that are in our queue right now.
Oh my gosh, I can talk about that.
I know you've been sending me so many podcasts and I feel so bad.
Oh, because you're ignoring them and not listening.
I am, because I'm trying to get my reading list up. I have this goal.
Okay.
So I can only listen to audiobooks right now.
Okay. So I'm only listening to books or reading. I'm not listening. This is you. And I cannot listen to podcasts unless it's my own.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. I only listen to Lick the Spoon. So.
Okay. That's fine. But let me just tell you that I have been listening to some new podcasts that I am totally loving.
Obsessed, I'm going to say.
Well, and I am. And I think that's the word I used when I texted you.
Yeah. Twice about each one. I was like, well, I better get on this.
I'm just having so much fun because, so I'm listening to the Popcast, which I'm loving. I'm loving these hosts. I feel like they are just delightful and they're hilarious. And I'm loving the content, and I forget what their thing is. They say like, basically they're talking about stuff that doesn't matter. Pop culture.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. Okay. So, and then I discovered this other podcast that they do multiple podcasts. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I know you're going to get on that train, whatever.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So the other podcast is the Bible Binge. And I had no idea that these people were Christians. Didn't know from the Popcast.
Yeah.
And even the Bible Binge is like, okay, these people are like my kind of Christians.
Yeah, like, they're not gross.
Well, they're funny. They're totally like, they incorporate all this pop culture stuff into like, okay, so here's an example. So they have cast all the Bible characters. So like with actors.
Oh my gosh.
And so
amazing.
like, yes. And so like people that
Who
they
is
would,
Jesus?
Except they won't do Jesus. I think they tried and then they were like, oh, it just didn't work or whatever. And so, but they've cast like all these.
Who is Paul?
Well, I don't know. I have to go. So on their website,
sorry, now I'm invested.
Well, on their website, they have a whole section where they have like all their Bible Binge seasons, and then the cast for the Bible for all the topics and characters that they mention. And they have like a picture of the celebrity and like who they cast for each one. It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. And then they have these different categories of episodes that they do. So they do favored or forsaken. And they do what you didn't get in Sunday school.
Love it.
They just do all these really fun ones that I have discovered this week that I've really been enjoying. So I have been laughing as I drive and as I wash dishes and so on, because I'm listening to these guys and I love them. They're hilarious.
Okay.
I love to laugh, and I'm just like, oh my gosh,
yes,
it's
you,
and it's my kind of humor too. Like they're just great, and they're totally like they just like make fun of stuff, which is really great. Yeah. It's just really funny to me. So again, I was like, not again, because I said this to you earlier when we were not recording, but like I was thinking about who I could send this to, like who's actually going to appreciate this and like it. And of course you came to mind. So I didn't really send it to anybody else.
Okay. I feel bad. I will definitely listen to it.
No, it's okay. No, I mean, I know you've got priorities, but
I mean, I probably could stop watching Sister Wives a little bit and actually, you know,
you might, but now that I've built it up so much, you're probably going to be like,
this is trash.
This is, well, I don't know. They're pretty great. You might really like it.
I'm always down for a new podcast.
Okay.
You know
So
what I mean?
yeah, well, those are two that I really like that I've been listening to. So, okay. So that's on my list. Okay. Can I keep going?
All the things, please. Yes.
Okay. So the other thing is that all these books that I had put on my, put on hold.
Yeah.
At the library. Mm-hmm. They've all come
at the
through.
same time.
They're like all coming through like every day. And so here's my thing. This is what I'm doing. So I'm getting all these ebooks on my Kindle, and then I put my Kindle in airplane mode.
And then they can't delete it.
And then they can't go back.
Yeah.
As long as I still have the loan. So I'm like, as I keep getting more of the ones, as they keep coming available, I keep adding them because I'm still within that 21-day window.
Yeah.
So I literally have 10 books on my Kindle right now that I cannot wait to read, that that I'm going to have to stop, right? I'm going to have to stop all the holds and just read all these books eventually. And all the books that I continue to have on hold, I'm going to have to postpone those because there's a point. But this is the thing. So once you download it onto your Kindle, if you don't sync your Kindle, like if you put it in airplane mode, they don't go back to the library. Yeah. Like you can just keep them on your Kindle until you
resync.
Exactly.
That's smart.
Until you go back into, internet land, like off of airplane mode.
When I go to internet land, it's a special place.
Anyways, someone told me that tip and I think it's genius. So now I do it. And I literally have 10 books that I've been waiting weeks and weeks and weeks for, all on my Kindle right now. So
I wonder if that works with audiobooks, because I have 3 audiobooks.
I don't think it does.
Because it downloads it. It downloads it.
Well, what do you use to listen to them? On your phone? Is your phone in airplane mode forever?
I could.
No, you could not
do that. No, I could do my iPad though.
You could.
Because I can listen if I didn't look at anything else.
Yeah, it's possible. I've never tried it. I've never tried it with audiobooks. I
like this scam.
I do too. I really do. But it would be, so with the Kindle that I have, it's just a Paperwhite. So there's like no audio or there's no color. Like it's just like a black and white page. Yeah. So maybe there's devices that play audiobooks
or something. I don't know.
That play audiobooks for you. So it could work. In theory, it should.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
At the same time, I know I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to recheck it out. But I love it.
Well, the thing is, if you have a book on hold that's got like a 12-week wait, and then it goes back, like I know, you got to start at the beginning again. Like you cannot just pick up where you left off. Like you have to start at the beginning of the line and wait again.
That's why I keep buying like physical books.
Well, I know.
Jayme, Oh, Jayme. I have to tell myself really quick. So, I said I couldn't buy any more books. Remember, I said no more books.
Yeah, because you have 80.
Yeah, I bought 5 more. And then I got some kind of rebate because I bought contacts or something. I don't even know. But they don't give you cash. They make you get a gift card. And I got a Barnes & Noble gift card. And I was like, listen, it doesn't count as buying books because it's a gift card.
Right.
And I get $80 in books at Barnes & Noble's. And can I just tell you, your girls are very excited.
Do you know what you're going to get yet?
I have no idea.
Are you going to make a list in advance? Or are you just going to go there and just...
I think I'm just going to go there and just like feel it.
Really?
Like what cover speaks to me.
I can't do that.
I'm going to buy books regardless.
For me, I have to have like a recommendation. Otherwise, it's overwhelming. And I'm like, I don't want to waste money on a book that's dumb.
I mean, I'm invested in a 19-hour audiobook right now. I'm like 75% of the way through.
That is so long.
And I'm not loving it. But I'm like, listen, we started this journey. We're going to finish it.
Oh my gosh. Do you have it? Are you at least listening to it at double time?
Yeah, for sure.
What is this book that's 19 hours?
I don't know. It's
you don't even know?
Okay, it was a TikTok recommendation.
Okay, so you also have to be selective on who you
Okay, these are the book talk people. Okay, do not hate on them. They have millions maybe of followers. This one is called The Starless Sea. It's really good. It's just long.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's different.
It's really popular.
Okay.
It's just like not, it's not my jam. So it's just kind of like whatever.
Oh.
I've gotten really into thrillers and like murder mysteries. I also have the Inheritance Games.
Okay.
And the Final Girl Support Group in my audiobooks. But then I just finished reading this book that I didn't think I was gonna love. I found it at Target kind of like on a whim when I was like, I'm gonna buy it with a gift card, and then I go and I checked out and I forgot to use my gift card, so I was like, dang it.
Well, now you still have that gift card for another book.
And I bought another one. I made sure to use it. It was called A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Kind of felt like YA, I think, but it was a really easy read, but it was like a mystery. And I haven't really ever read mysteries before or thrillers.
Oh.
And the last couple of books I have been that. And I'm like, I think this is my genre right now. So
that's pretty cool.
Not to interrupt, but yeah, I'm all about this book life.
Oh my gosh. I am so excited to
are those
read
all on
these
your
books.
Goodreads?
I don't know. I don't know how to use Goodreads very much.
Gosh, give us a quick rundown of what's in your queue. Because I want to know to see if they match.
So I like this this lady. She has a blog and a podcast and yada yada yada. She's Anne Bogle. She's the modern Mrs. Darcy is what she's known as. And so she has a podcast called What Do I Read Next? She's also written my reading journal book.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think I told you about. And she has a whole bunch of book lists in there. Mm-hmm. So I have, but actually most of these books are from a recent blog post that she put out where she had narrowed down her top 10 or 12 book club book recommendations.
Okay.
So I just at that time went and put a whole bunch of books on hold.
Gosh.
And now they're all coming through. So, so here's what I have. Here's my, so here are my loans that I currently have.
Okay.
The Poet X. Mm-hmm. Well, Harry Potter, but that's because I'm going to read that with Karis.
I love that.
Everyone Brave is Forgiven. Silver Sparrow. The Last Bookshop in London. Beach Read. The Push. This Must Be the Place. The Midnight Library. You recommended that to me, kind of.
Kind of, yes.
The Book of Lost Names. The Last Train to Key West. Stay With Me. Okay, those are all my loans. And let me just tell you what I still have on hold.
My gosh.
Wait, because I have a whole bunch more that's not even, I feel like there's more than that. Wait. Oh, I just put A Very Punchable Face.
Ooh, what's that?
It's Colin Jost.
Yeah, I won't spot that. Yeah.
So I'm going to listen to the audiobook because he's...
he narrates it?
Yes.
Oh, love it.
Tell Me Three Things. The 10,000 Doors of January. Did I already say that one? Mm-mm. Not a Happy Family. I don't know why I have that. The Lost Apothecary. The Rose Code. Piranesi. I don't even know what any of these books are about. Rock, Paper, Scissors. I think I put that on hold because one of my friends, Christy, was like, oh, there's a 15-week wait. That means it's good.
Oh, jeez.
And then I feel like the ones that are on my Kindle aren't even showing up maybe. I don't know. I mean, I just listed off a whole bunch of books. But,
that's
and
amazing.
I just read The Gown, which I really liked. And The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue.
Look at you. These all sound like smart books.
I don't know. I mean, they're all fiction or historical fiction.
It felt very they all seem to go together, except for maybe the beach read.
Yeah, because they were all on that list.
Yeah, I was like, oh gosh, you really curated something nice there.
Although this one, A Very Punchable Face, that was a recommendation from this other girl that I follow, The Lazy Genius.
Oh, yeah. You talked about The Lazy Genius.
And so she has a newsletter that she sends out once a month. And she always talks about all the books she's reading. And anyway, she really liked this audiobook. And I like Colin Jost. So I'm totally going to listen
Colin
to that.
Jost. He's the reason I watch SNL. Him and Michael Che. I love their weekend update. Love it.
So, hey, you might want to add that to your audiobook list.
Did you watch SNL last week where they were talking about the waking up in the nighttime? Waking up at 2 a.m. I think it's called. I'm going to send it to you. It's so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. I was like,
oh wait. Oh,
yes. I was like, I am with you all. Yes.
It was the best. It was so great.
It was so yes, this is what life becomes.
Yes. It was, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was amazing.
It was a good one. So many of their sketches are so dumb.
Yeah.
And then some of them are really great. Like that one. I think that one was
just
great.
Be a banger. I've literally run out of things to watch and do. And so that's...
How? I just gave you, these are books.
Yeah. Okay. Sometimes I got to give my brain a little rest. But I started watching, I was watching the Sex and the City reboot and Just Like That, which I was a huge Sex and the City fan back in the day.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's kind of controversial. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Some people are like, where's Samantha? Whatever. Overall, was I a little disappointed? Yes. Did I watch every episode? Absolutely. Did I cry? Uh-huh. Literally, the last episode just popped out and I was just like, I'm going to watch it before Jayme comes over. So I watched it really fast. I'm like, don't you cry, Beth. Don't you cry. And then I got my life together. But Cynthia Nixon, who's in this show called The Gilded Age. And it's by the same people, I think, that the Downton Abbey, which I never got to Downton Abbey.
Oh, I did.
But this one is based in the 1880s in New York.
Okay.
And it just hooked me. I'm loving it. So it's really good. It's on HBO.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's been I don't know. I just feel like I haven't had any really great shows to watch. And that's a good one.
So back to the podcast called The Popcast.
Yes.
They do this thing with red light. They call it red light, green light.
Mm-hmm.
And so they go through like, cause they watch all kinds of like shows, stuff and everything. And then they like rate it and then they tell you like, just skip this, or this is really good and here's why. And like, so they have a lot of recommendations. So, I mean, I'm just saying you might want to check out the podcast.
I'm literally putting it, I'm going to follow it right now to make sure I never miss an episode. And remember, if you don't want to miss an episode of Lick the Spoon, you should go and follow us now on whatever, and wherever you listen to your podcast, you can follow us and then you'll never miss one of these amazing opportunities to like listen to Jayme talk about nothing.
Yeah. Well, hey, this is not nothing, but let me just also tell you that in order to follow, the format on Apple Podcasts changed.
Yeah, it did.
And so now there's just like this little plus sign up in the corner, the right-hand corner, and like you touch it and that's how you follow. It turns into a check mark. Like
that's not that great.
That's not how it used to be.
No, I remember you had to click.
Because then I was like,
follow.
Yes. Yeah. And so now, because I had to be like, wait, am I following? Like, how do I know if I am? And I had to like figure it out. And so anyway, there's a little tip.
There we go.
If you want to follow Lick the Spoon or any other podcast. But that's how you do it.
Lick the Spoon.
Mainly Lick the Spoon. Yeah. That's right.
Another podcast I really like is I Love Radiolab. It's been around forever.
Oh.
But the host, like one of the hosts left a few years ago. And then the guy that started, he's just leaving now. And so it's like, it's coming into a whole new, it's evolving or whatever. So anyway, that's such a good one. And I always just feel smarter listening to that podcast. You know what I mean? Like I love walking away at least with a little nugget of something. So anyway, that's one of my picks for sure. If that's in my queue right now.
Okay.
Are you watching any? Okay. I guess Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man. It's about ready to overtake Avatar as like the biggest movie ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think it was like $20 million away just recently, so it's probably going to surpass, but I have not seen it.
I have not seen it either. My family all went to the theater and watched it while I was in Belize.
Oh, okay.
Why? What?
No, I want to see it, but I don't want to watch it in the theater. I want to watch it in the comfort of my house in yoga pants with the ability to pause. But I'm very excited for it. Very excited. I love that young man. You know, the guy that plays Spider-Man. And just love him.
What's his name?
I don't remember. Zendaya's boyfriend.
Which one is? Oh, it is. That's what I was wondering. Yeah. Okay.
What's his name? Oh my gosh, I feel so old now. I don't even know his name. Like
old Spider-Man, Peter Parker.
Yeah, Peter Parker. Literally. Old Beth is right there thinking like, I'm ashamed of you. I never thought I would get to the day where I would not know like.
You mean young Beth. That's what young Beth is.
Yeah, young Beth would be like, listen, I never thought I'd see a day when you didn't know like a major pop culture reference. And you're just like, I don't even know.
I know who you're talking about, but yeah, I don't know.
What is his name? Oh my, I'm going to have to look it up on the Google because my brain will explode unless I know what this is. Tom Holland. I was just like, it's Tobey Maguire. No,
that's the other one.
That was the first one.
Also Spider-Man.
Yeah. Well, the first one and then that other kid who I'm
just proud of myself if I know anything related to pop culture, honestly. I'm kind of out of that loop.
I'm trying to be out of the loop. Like
you are?
Yeah, because I've realized I'm too plugged in and then my brain is just so full of stuff. I'm like, I need to be creative, and to be creative, I can't just be stuffing my brain with stuff. But I don't like to seem like I know things, but I don't know. I just don't care anymore. Like I'm 40 now. I just don't care.
You're 41, Beth.
Listen, bite your tongue. I'm 40, sticking with it for the next 5 years. Anyway, anything else that you're like excited for or obsessed with or like ready to do?
Well, the dance lessons that I'm doing. Okay. Yes. So I'm looking forward to that. Because I feel like we need things to look forward to.
Yeah.
Like to do right now. Yeah. That's fun. Cause like everything else is like in the summer or like, yeah,
it's far out.
It is far out. So that's one. I don't know.
Okay,
all these books that I'm gonna read.
Oh my gosh,
I love going to bed. I look forward to that every day.
Oh my gosh, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's so true.
I just can't wait to be asleep.
No, I can't. I love getting into my pajamas and just like it's the end of the day and like all like the dishwasher's turned on, like everyone's in their beds or not, because like lately I've been going to bed before my kids. I'm like, you need to come and tuck me in and say goodnight because I'm ready for bed before you. It's terrible. Well, I had a cold last week and it was like 3 of us in my house had it and we were all, or like the week before. I don't know. We were all exhausted.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like I still am.
I can't believe you came to my house being infected.
Not infected anymore.
Okay. Or infectious.
I would not be here.
I don't know.
I would not. I'm telling you. That's why we didn't get together last week.
I feel
remember?
very attacked.
I took 2 COVID tests.
Oh my gosh, me and COVID tests, man. I got so many at-home tests now. Like
you did. Well, I couldn't find any. Somebody gave me one because
I should you. I have so many.
Do you? Well, yeah. I just got mine in the mail. The free ones.
Okay, yeah, I got free ones. I got free ones from Washington State. I got free ones from the post office. About to get some other free ones.
Wait, I need to know where you're getting all these free tests
from Washington State and the post office. Yeah,
I didn't know there was 2 separate.
Yeah, girl, you got to get on all the free things. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sometimes the other day I was like, oh my gosh, I feel really sick. So I took a COVID test and I just realized I have allergies.
Oh.
Pretty sure I'm allergic to my cat. So
that's not good.
Yeah. It's been a real fun week.
You know what? I saw a recommendation for an air purifier that has really good reviews. And a lot of people were commenting on how it improved their allergies went away.
Yeah. I have an air purifier, so I'm hoping that helps a little bit. But I mean,
they're not all created equal.
And she's up in my grill. Like, there's only so much air purifier can do when the cat's on your face. Like, okay, I'm pretty sure you're ingesting cat hair right now. So anyway,
did you know you were going to be allergic to your cat?
No, but I had cats growing up, and it was like, they were indoor outdoor cats, so they weren't like kicking it with me 24/7.
Yeah.
Like this little hooch, she's on my lap during the day. She has a spot in my bed now where she sleeps. Okay. Has the nerve to like roll over, take her little feet and pushes me over. And I'm like, excuse you, this is not a 50-50 relationship. You don't get 50% of the bed. You're like 8 pounds and tiny.
Yeah.
But no, she's...
That's hilarious.
I'm a pushover. It's awful. This is problematic.